boy shooting club.
Triple kill!
Y'all didn't pay a dime for this shit. Why can't I play Batman Arkham City, Vinny? I'm getting fussy. Y'all didn't pay for this shit. What's the problem?
What's
Know
up,
what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Boys Shooting Club podcast.
Joey's a little miffed because I told him to pause his game.
Miffed is an understatement, brother. I haven't had a cell phone in 2.5 weeks, thanks to you know who. And then on top of it, I haven't had air conditioning for a week before that, and now I'm getting to enjoy the crispy Freon cooking into my skin. You know what I'm saying?
I fucking love
little
Freon.
Little bit Batman. I feel like it's part of my conveyor belt. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm like harass the landlord, using my gadgets, and then he came through. And I lifted the air conditioning, dude. I felt really strong. I put it above my head to let him know. Be like, hey, dude, in case you ever wondered, if you could bring me back to the old me. You know what I'm saying? Come in and talking Kurt, asking me what Noki's doing here still. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be pretty cool if the landlord put up a cell phone blocker to stop you from bothering him about your air conditioning unit.
Oh, shit. I guess that would add. No, wait.
He's got like a cousin that's in the Chinese police in Hong Kong.
Whoa, speaking of Hong Kong police, sleeping dogs. Kody, yeah. I'm trying to get in, baby.
Did you buy that shit?
I don't know. It's like $3. I couldn't pull the trigger.
You gotta buy it.
Yeah.
When GTA 5 disappointed me originally, that's what I was rocking. You can bet on chicken fighting.
Oh, that rocks.
Sold.
Yeah, and the hand-to-hand combat's pretty good. You do some kung fu shit.
Okay. I don't hate that. I saw something where because I was initially going on there, we were talking about Saints Row last night, and I was I went on to look at Saints Row prices, and they're like, this game might be fun, but you'd really like sleeping dogs. And
I think the third Saints Row is like cheap as fuck right now.
Yeah, it's like $4 or something. Steam sale rules, dude.
Yep.
I keep forgetting that it's going to be up one day, and I'm like, oh, I'll get these games later. So I'm never going to spend $60 on a video game in my life, bro.
I think it ends this week.
Yeah, it ends 3 days from now on the 9th. So I'm trying to buy as much shit as I can because I will never buy any of these games if they're full price. Ever.
Even $10 to $12 is steep, bro.
I mean, I've been on the fence of buying Hotline Miami for like 10 years. But $10, I can't do it right now. $2.49, it's now or fucking never.
Yeah.
Oh man, you are gonna love that game, buddy.
Yeah,
my understanding.
It's like the video game version of Drive.
Yep.
Kinda.
Yeah, you get to have like 16-bit sex. That's my understanding. It's like a sex sim.
And bloody gore.
It's
awesome.
A hopping soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh man, all the masks and stuff. Yeah, fellas, why don't we start wearing full vinyl masks when this went down? I saw that black teenagers knocked the living shit out of some dudes dressed as clowns in the vinyl masks. I'll be honest with you, that got me a little shook up. I was like, no, thank you. But we never even addressed it.
I like this idea. It worked for Slipknot, and there's no bad boy Slipknot podcasters yet that I know of.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying
we need to create characters?
Yeah, we need gimmicks and we need masks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind maybe the coveralls that they got. We could come up with something a little bit better than a barcode.
Yeah. Barcode's lazy, bro. They just love capitalism, or they love those. Remember those machines, those animals that you could you'd scan the barcode in the grocery store, and then you would get a kaiju in your pocket.
Yeah.
I don't understand the inner workings of them. I just saw the commercials growing up.
Wait, what happened?
There was a commercial when we were kids or younger where you could scan a barcode for something. So say this is this delicious Glacier Freeze Gatorade Zero bottle.
Yeah.
You would scan it on here, and then you would get something that's related to Gatorade like some sort of kaiju monster that you would fight with it. But it would. It's like, remember Monster Rancher? How if you put the CDs in, you would make a different monster for them. Like you put Cypress Hill, or Black Sunday in, and you get like that weird ass creature. You know what I'm talking about? You know Monster Rancher?
No, like I'm
bro.
basically imagining like an advanced Tamagotchi.
Bro,
Or a
okay, so
Giga
first
Pet.
off, Monster Rancher is dope as fuck. You put Monster Rancher into the PlayStation, and then you go to like breed a monster, and then they ask you to put in another form of media, and so then you take the disc out.
I
and you
didn't grow
put
up
another CD
super
in.
poor, so I had Pokemon.
Word, it was going to Uncle Kelly's and playing Tekken 2.
Yeah.
you go over to your uncle's house, who's too old to have the PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then all the shit comes toppling down the tubes, and you go, oh yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
for a very short period when I was a child, but then I was playing Spyro all the time, but I would throw such bad temper tantrums that I would take the controller and throw it at the TV. And then it happened enough times that my mom took everything away in my bedroom. I had nothing. I had a mattress on the floor. And then over the course of like 6 to 9 months, I earned one item a week, only if I was good for the week.
Oh.
And it took me like almost an entire year to build my life. She was strict, dude. I had no video games.
You had to work your ass off to get your stuffed plushies back, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, that actually makes sense a lot. Like a lot of sense now with the whole like utility over aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know, shit that's coming in
Yeah.
now.
I would have shot up my middle school if they took away my stuff like that. Everybody at school would have to pay.
Yeah. You can't do that to kids these days because that's just the easy route. Like they're
yeah.
gonna absolutely do that. There's no questioning.
I would have my parents
Yeah.
canceled on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You call the fucking Child Protective Services on your own parents.
Yeah, like my dad won't stop saying the N-word.
Yes. Hello. I found a copy of Tropic Thunder in my father's suitcase. And then they're like,
Yeah.
"Don't worry, we're coming to murder him."
My dad's
God.
posting All Lives Matter on Facebook. I have screen caps.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I saw this one thing today, and like every message I agreed with, but it was the way that it was illustrated. It was like this like black screen, and in hot pink it says, "Black Lives Matter." It's like ask first, and it's like you can't grab there. The news is real. Science exists. Nothing's fake. And I was just like, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. I can't wait. I can't wait to vote. Oh my God. I
Yeah.
can't wait to vote.
Yeah,
got
vote
that-
Kanye,
that
baby.
Huh?
Kanye West. He's our president. dude.
Kanye Musk, baby.
I want Kanye Andrew Yang, dude. That's the real goal. We get the stimmies on a regular basis. None of this Trump on and off behavior type shit.
Mhm.
And we get Gap clothing for free.
Oh my
You know how
God.
cool it would be to
I
be
can't
dressed
wait.
by Kanye West as our president? Like everyone looks like fucking Star Wars characters.
I can't wait to get our Gap stimulus.
Yeah. And like
Sold.
tattered robes that say Yeezy on them. That's awesome.
Damn, baby, the chain link.
Yep.
The chain link's so sick. The chainmail face mask.
Yeah.
Come on, Kanye.
Everyone
Nice
wearing,
work.
yeah, that's what we should be wearing during COVID is the Yeezus tour face masks.
Holy shit.
I
Margiela diamonds, everything.
want you guys to know how that I'm very on board if we go into like the Slipknot, Mudvayne, Mudhead like realm of podcasting. Like
Yeah.
I've been like as everybody knows, I've been working in 2020 to kind of have like a 2002 Wigger aesthetic. So I'm really game to get on to do the mushroom head kind of stuff.
That was what's so cool about like rap rockers, and like anytime they're found without their masks or pain, they are just wiggers.
Yeah.
Like across the board, West Borland, South Pole.
Yup.
You know what I mean? He was South Pole in his day to day. You know
Yup.
what I'm saying to you? Like Sean, biggest wigger of them all. From
Clown?
Slipknot. Yeah.
Clown.
Yeah. He talks like I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's coincidence, but like the mechanic at work is about Fred Durst's age, and he talks exactly like him.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So like I noticed that like there's a certain like a crossover of either like rap rockers or dudes that have had their kids taken away. in custody battles.
Yeah.
And like they all kind of have that like shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? Like a little thirst to them, you know what I mean?
They did do a study about people who actually like cried when Wayne Static died, and like something like 96% of men that cried about Wayne Static had like some sort of domestic violence charge on their record.
When we celebrated Wayne Static's death that night that the Lil Wayne man came into the party, and we're like, "Hey guys, guess what?
Wayne Static's dead."
Dead! Yahoo! Pouring shots for everybody, and it was just like,
Rest
little
in
grim.
peace, King.
little grim. Yeah, I don't celebrate death ever nowadays. Life's too fickle.
No,
man.
I've grown up, man. I've mourned Wayne Static privately since then.
Mhm. I don't even watch deathmatch wrestling anymore.
I actually watched a shit ton of deathmatch wrestling.
Yeah.
And like the that's like all I did 4th of July. It was just laid around in my bed and waited for my controller to come so I could play Japanese RPGs in bed. But you know, until that happened, I had to settle for deathmatch wrestling in bed. Good stuff.
How's the controller work?
I still haven't fucked with it yet. I had some errands to do today, but you know, when this pod is fucking over with, we're gonna get right into the pajamas. I got the AC/DC Silk Boys waiting for me.
Nice.
Fresh out of an Amazon package. You know what I mean? I'm gonna unseal those, pop on the AC/DCs, and we're gonna get right back into Dragon Quest 11.
Oh, baby.
For those about to rock, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Throw the 2-horn up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn, dude. Are there other bands that are like AC/DC that come from Australia and only sing about killing women? I thought that was pretty odd. That like they haven't been canceled yet, right? This might be the episode that does it. I don't
think Twisted Sister's from Australia, but if you look at Dee Snider in the eyes, some women have went missing.
I don't know any bands from Australia. Now I think about it.
The Death Set.
Yeah. Damn, that's true. The Death Set come from an island of criminals.
Yeah, it's like the Death Set and then a bunch of like Aborigines. You know, just busking on a street corner.
The band that made the songs in Fern Gully.
Yeah, they were Aborigines.
Yeah.
They were
Nick Cave is Australian, right?
Really?
Yeah,
From
Nick
the
Cave,
Bad
Seeds.
Is
Yeah.
Is that the really goth guy or the dude in Backstreet Boys?
He's very goth. Very goth. He's probably an abuser of some sort.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, Wolf Mother, dude. That's like an AC/DC ripoff band. So that's probably
Wolf Mother is fucking horrific. That shit sucks.
I only know them because of Guitar Hero. That's all I know.
They were Guitar Hero the band, like them. And what was that Dragon band that fucking was like
Dragon Force?
Yeah, Dragon Force. That was the Guitar Hero band. And Freeze Pop.
Woo! Shots fired.
One of the worst things I've ever done in my life is like I took a girl on a date to an arcade that I've been to many, many times prior, but I went to play Guitar Hero in the arcade, and then I played it and I placed a really high score. But when I did the high score, you could see that my name was clearly at the top from being there previously, and she gave me like the strangest fucking look as if I was trying to show off the whole time for her. You know?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean, bitch? Your pussy ain't getting fucking wet looking at this? That's the top fucking score.
Yeah.
That's when she goes to the bathroom. That's when you fucking walk to the other side of the arcade and introduce yourself to somebody else. Somebody that will appreciate your talents and what
bring
you
them over. You lead them by the hand to go show them the machine. Be like, hey, can I show you something real quick? And they're like, yeah, that's spontaneous and sexy. Let's go. And I mean, like,
you want to see?
I got mad respect for the dudes who hang out at the arcade all the time and just completely act like James Bond. Very smooth, introducing themselves to any woman that walks in the door, regardless of age. You know,
that's gonna be me, dude.
A lot of those dudes are like the same dudes as the Smash Brothers guys.
Oh,
There
you
was a
mean-
story about that.
I was when I was driving back over here today, I was gonna start the pod being like, yeah, guys, so I've been maining Ness in Smash Brothers because that's the character that closest comes to what I'm turned on by sexually.
Just a bunch of wink emojis and like
Yeah.
in the chat, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's
I'm
a
a Lucas.
poggers moment.
Lucas's little fucking prepubescent penis is poggers.
what? Damn, baby, damn.
Just Ness, Lucas, and Star Fox. That's all I like.
Omega lol.
Yeah. Twitch culture is like the worst thing. Like if I'm looking at culture now and I think all the time we need to go back. We've gone too far. It's time to put people up against the wall. We go back, you know.
Amen.
But Twitch culture, one of the
What are the
worst-
last things I did like when I was like ending my alcoholism? Like the last month of drinking pretty heavy. I was watching like Fortnite Twitch streamers at like 3 a.m, like just sipping up like a fifth of bottom shelf whiskey and just being like, man, these guys are pretty good. It's like when I'd wake up in the morning and realize what I had done, like that was the wake up call that it was time to get it together a little bit.
Just like 30 years old, drunk as shit, watching Ninja on Twitch play Fortnite.
Man, these guys are pretty good.
Holy shit, dude! I got tricked into seeing going to a Twitch outing. We went up north to what I thought was to tear one off, and we were going on vacation. And it turns out that the entire time the whole reason we were going there is because they were having a huge League of Legends fucking tournament in Korea or something.
Oh, no.
And they brought, because it's like it's a caravan of gamers. So of course every single person brought their Vizio televisions for some fucking reason. There's 7
Had to.
TVs in the living room. You know what I mean? It's like I don't understand. I never understand that fucking gamer mentality of like, what if there's not a TV there?
Is somebody
What if they don't have a TV?
Is somebody gonna have a GameCube? If not,
if-
I can bring 2. I have the purple and the black edition. I can bring them both. I'll bring controllers.
What if they don't have a TV so that I can only play video games the entire time we're interacting with each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, oh my god, that shit is embarrassing.
I mean,
so we
people
go
can't
on
make
north.
eye contact.
That's true. I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, see, there's one person in particular that I'm thinking of, I guess, where I'm getting viscerally angry. But,
Fuck that person.
yeah, fuck them, dude.
Fuck 'em.
You know what, man? You know what? If you listen to this, Kyle Roediger, go fuck yourself, dude.
You fucking pedophile.
Go fuck
Yeah.
yourself, dude. Bring a giant ass TV set to the fucking middle of the desert, baby. Why don't you stay there for a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Ned's main autistic
Fucking
motherfucker.
retard, dude. You fucking retard. You want to argue with me that Pavement is a fucking better band than fucking. Anyway.
I'll tell you fucking what, man. I'm gonna become a fucking terrorist to GameStop midnight releases. No matter what the fucking game is, there's guys lined up with the shitty CTR TV hooked up to a GameCube doing the fucking little makeshift Smash Brothers tournament. Any GameStop in the country doing a midnight release has that shit going on. I will be calling the cops. Any city, just pick one. Be like, yeah, I'm up at the GameStop and I'm watching a group of guys. They have a TV. They're playing some sort of children's video game, and it looks like they're soliciting children for sex.
Whoa! Whoa!
Just swatting every single.
Yeah, every GameStop midnight release is gonna get swatted come fall.
Bro, and you got who's over there, and he's like, do I like Smash Bros? Absolutely. I actually been manning with Meta Knight for a little bit, but enough about me. What? And then I'll get the fuck on the ground and kick under the floor. You know what I'm saying? And,
I'm gonna go onto like the video game 4chan forum V and start pushing like the narrative that we have to get vaccinated for coronavirus so we can get back to the midnight releases as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a psyop so I can swat these people. We need to get over this coronavirus shit so I can get these cretins. These
Man,
cretins
you are
back in line.
you're literally Ellen Page in Hard Candy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're pretending to listen to Goldfrapp to have men that look exactly like the men that we've played in punk bands. Coming.
Do you guys like Anamanaguchi? Do you guys like chiptune? We gotta get back to the midnight releases, guys. We gotta get vaccinated.
Dude, it would be awesome to see like a bunch of fat dumb fucks at a GameStop and then they just light up with red dots on their chest. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, I obviously, for the sake of the alphabet boys, I would not be behind the red dot.
Of course not. Of course
Police.
not. Yep.
Police. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our boys in blue.
We
The
would
hardest working.
Yeah.
Why
don't
they're
commit
there,
acts.
we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know why the cops are there pulling their guns on these people playing Smash Brothers in the parking lot at GameStop. We have no idea. How did that happen?
Man, that would suck getting doxxed, brother. I mean, like, I cry when I watch those dudes destroy people's Minecraft, my Minecraft creations. If someone actually had the SWAT team come to my door, that would be dicey. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the other day I thought about for July 4th shooting a gun into the air for Instagram, and then I was like, well, I probably shouldn't do that. And then I was like thinking, people probably die from things like that. And then yesterday I pulled up Reddit, and the first thing I saw was like a woman in North Carolina died from a celebratory gunshot into the air.
One or two every year.
Yeah.
Oh, because it comes back down,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like in The
And
Sopranos.
It's always like an innocent fucking person. They can't like do this shit at a GameStop midnight release.
Yeah. I'll just aim my
Fucking bullshit.
gun into the air towards GameStop. Send it.
Damn, power to the players, baby.
But yeah, it would suck dick to get swatted. Like I've watched a good share of like swatting videos and like giggled, but then they came from my man fucking King Cobra. Do you guys know my man King Cobra?
I'm unfamiliar.
Can't
like
say I do.
He's like this goth retarded guy who just like,
Oh, I do know him. Yeah.
He just films himself smoking cigarettes and drinking Monster Rockstar energy drinks. He's the best thing on YouTube. Shooters, if you're not fucking with my man King Cobra, fucking find him, subscribe, and don't call the cops on him. He's had enough of that.
Yeah, we don't need that.
He was trying to cut loose, have himself like a little Mountain Dew and vodka, and then the cops come in, fuck his whole night up. It's bullshit.
A little moon mist and Nikolai's. You know what I'm saying, baby? A taste of the motherland.
He's so cool, dude. His eyes are so far apart. His eyes are like way over here, and he's always wearing like one of them like really thick chokers with the spikes. You know, like a bulldog would wear in the 80s.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, fetal alcohol system, 100%. He's always like walking around, or he's riding his bike around town, drinking vodka and like a water bottle, and then like going to the tobacco store to try different cigarettes to review.
Damn.
I love him.
Yeah, it broke my heart when they swatted him.
Damn, should we make a Twitch stream?
Yeah,
I feel like you
know.
could get away with a lot more on there.
I think that we could probably do a Twitch stream of like Rising Storm Vietnam.
3 letters don't listen to Twitch. Yeah, I mean that's why Charles Carroll can say the wildest shit. And he does.
Twitch like will ban you for fucking anything though.
Really?
Yeah, they're getting tight now. Because Amazon bought
'cause
them.
It's Twitter.
Yeah.
Or a lot of Twitter is into Twitch now, from what I understand.
Like some guy was like Twitch streaming, and he like he was streaming in the bathroom, and he accidentally like caught some children peeing on camera. And
That Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, he got in trouble.
He got
That's what-
banned.
Yeah, he got perma-banned like years later because they were like, actually, like, you know, we've been looking at this for 2 years, and we zoomed in, and we did some scientific analysis, and yes, you can see that child's penis.
Some analysis. They're just like,
Enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance.
I'm doing my research. I said I'm doing my research.
Well, yeah, you get like we would probably get banned pretty quickly, but you know it'd probably be fun.
Yo, I'm down. I'm
I
down,
don't-
dude.
I don't know why they don't make a Twitch stream for like, adults only, like, anything goes.
Randy Orton was on one of those, and he got busted saying the N-word with a
Yeah.
soft A. I couldn't believe it.
He didn't get in trouble though, because everyone knows Randy Orton's a real one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He also didn't get in trouble for taking that guy's cell phone at the at the gym when he asked him for a picture and took the battery out and threw it across the room. Nobody
awesome.
said nothing about that one, dude. Like,
Randy Orton rules, man. He's one of the last great wrestlers.
He's like, what do you mean, dude? Harley Race drank a fifth of vodka every single morning. Yeah, I mean, beat up the fans on the way to the arena, did his job, and had
Hell
one more
yeah.
bottle, before bedtime. What's the issue here? I don't know.
Can we stream like Rising Storm Vietnam on like Chatterbait? We could probably get away
That's
with
the
a lot
future.
more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
good
if we just
call.
like put our feet in the camera or something.
Because I mean, it's the same concept as like, like the Proud Boys and whatever, like, getting deplatformed on YouTube so they go to Pornhub.
Yeah. Wait, is that a thing? They're on Pornhub?
Yeah. A bunch of like gun guys too that got banned on YouTube. They all started just putting out videos on Pornhub. So I don't see, I think that we could start streaming our Vietnam video game together and say whatever type of words we want without any fears of any repercussions ever.
That might be the move.
I think it's something that, I'll talk to my CPA, I'll talk to my accountant, and I'll get his take on, saying the R slur and stuff on Chatterbait while playing Rising Storm Vietnam.
I can't even imagine. Are you familiar with Varg from like Burzum?
Yes.
Yeah, he got banned on YouTube, and he like hasn't really found a new platform at all. And man, and he's very adamantly anti-porn. But I can imagine
one of the
him
Culkin brothers like bombed a performance as Varg in the Lords of Chaos movie.
Yeah,
You see that shit?
Yep. Yeah.
I love the Culkin brothers though.
He did like a 5-part video explaining why that movie is like the worst thing ever, and it's like an inaccurate portrayal of what actually happened.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
the
like
book Lords of Chaos.
They did a movie. On
yeah,
it,
they made a movie and they made like fucking the littlest Culkin, who also
Roy.
played. Is it Roy? It's not-
Rory.
Yeah, Rory.
Yeah.
Or is it Kieran?
The runt.
Fuck, I get my Culkins confused.
Who's
I mean,
the one from Saved?
They're all sexy.
Yeah, who's the one from Saved in the wheelchair? Is that Rory?
I think
That's a
Rory's
good-looking
actually-
boy.
It's whatever one played fucking
Jamie.
David from Waco in the
Yeah,
Waco
Jamie.
TV show.
Yeah.
Jamie.
My friend on Facebook, David fucking
Wait, David Koresh is played
not
by
David
a Culkin?
Koresh.
Not
Not Koresh.
David Thibodeau.
Yeah, Thibodeau.
Yeah. Yo, shout out Waco, dude. I read a lot about it, and then I watched that documentary, and man, it's a game changer.
What did you think when you went to his Facebook and you were like, oh, mutual friends,
Yeah,
one
I
mutual
do.
friend, and it's fucking Vinny Trott.
I'm a part of this like Waco survivors group chat, and it's not even that big. It's pretty small. And I go to his fucking. He posts in there all the time. The Branch Davidian survivors of Waco. And then I go in his fucking page, and you're the only mutual friend I have.
I found him out on Facebook immediately after watching the Netflix fucking show, and I was like, I'll
Well, he's
toss
the
him a
one-
friend request.
He wrote the book
homie
that
now,
is
he's
like
my
loosely
dog.
based on that, or like the show is pulling from the book.
I should message him right now and be like, hey man, I really liked what Culkin did for your image.
Yeah, Rory Culkin, that's his name.
Rory Culkin really killed it as you. Do you have any way I can get in contact with him or any of the other Culkin brothers?
Maybe
I'm
the
thinking-
Branch
I'm thinking
Davidian
about-
survivors, dude.
David, I think I'm thinking about streaming a Vietnam video game with my friends on Chatterbait, and I really want to get a hold of Rory Culkin.
I think like we could get Rory Culkin to come in on like on a lease. You know what I mean? Like we all got a little bit of stimulus money coming in as independent or as independent business owners, if you count this podcast as an independent business.
It is.
Absolutely.
And so we could probably double down. You know what I'm saying?
So we're just gonna go on the off chance that the Culkin parents are still pimping their children out, and so we just toss a little bit of cash to Mama and Papa Culkin and maybe get Rory maybe 2
worked
weeks.
Hey, do you know how they got River Phoenix at the Viper Room that night?
Yeah.
They called up his fame-hungry parents, and they're like, yeah, I know he has a bad drug problem, but can we get him over here? He needs to play bass for this super group involving Flea. And then Flea showed up, and he's like, oh, sorry, River, you're too fucked up to play. I hope you don't take it too hard or nothing. And that's when he did the speedball that killed him.
Yep.
Damn.
Dude, it's a really bratty story how River Phoenix died. It's
Pretty sad.
Like, I can't wait to play with my friend's band, and they're like, you're not playing with us. And he's like, well, then I'm just gonna kill myself.
I asked the door guy at the Viper Room, can you show me where River Phoenix killed himself? Hey, right over here, kid.
Right next to this drunk 19-year-old girl taking a picture in his exact form. You know, like,
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Kid, that was one of the greatest days of my fucking life.
who would have thought we were about to close the Viper Room 3 weeks prior, and now everybody come from fucking Michigan
Everybody come
just to
here.
see
They want to see the fucking ghost of River Phoenix. I'm like, yeah, $10 at the door. Come on in. The fucking guy with like padded ass shoulders and a ponytail. I love the experience in fucking Hollywood right there.
Bang.
Everything's dirty but expensive as hell.
Yeah, you were saying that Trash Talk has a store out there, Cody.
Yeah. Have you been to LA, dude?
Yeah, a couple of times. I hated every one of them.
I thought so badly that I would love it when I go there, and then I went and I was like, this is the worst place I've ever been.
I love California, not so much LA.
It was just too much.
I agree with you.
I liked there was like a little beach town I went to called Ventura. That place was fucking awesome.
All I'm saying is LA is like, oh yeah, Ventura, California fucking rips.
You got like a lot of dudes who like worked on like the Scooby-Doo movie. Like they just got paid minimum wage to like do small editing, and like that's their claim to fame. So they like fucking or ride or die for whatever intellectual property. Like I met the Scooby-Doo guy. You went from porn. He went from porn to having a small editing role on Scooby-Doo, and now he's like he's forever a do man. He put up like a little image of Scrappy and Scooby on the decal of his truck, and he traveled from hotel to hotel all day every day to hang out at the bar. He had like a big 7-Eleven like big gulp can or a cup that was fastened to be a covert bong, so he could rip it outside at the different tiki lounges that they got outside of these hotels on the beach out there.
That's the most California shit ever.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Also, to be fair, like, you know, saying that you're a Scooby-Doo man is way easier than being like, yeah, I sucked off Johnny Sins before half of his scenes in 2018. What do you mean? It's called fluffing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yeah,
dude, LA is
overrated.
fucking gross, bro.
It is nasty.
I got in an accident in an Uber out there.
Seriously?
Yeah, on the fucking highway. It sucked.
God damn.
And then I probably spent like $500 in Ubers alone.
Yeah,
a bunch of goddamn weed heads driving around those Ubers. No wonder they're crashing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was not a big fan of Los Angeles whatsoever. It's like the entire city is full of like the Saturn fucking born LA driven fucking I'm a what do they call them? An avant-gardener fucking like power babe motorcycle bad bitch, and it's like,
dude, Tinder out there was
you
atrocious.
literally just started pretending to listen to Judas Priest like 2 years ago, dude. Please. You know what I mean? Anybody that actually likes Judas Priest is usually a man and gay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to trick me with this. Like, oh, dude, yeah, buy some pictures of my tits, and we'll go eat some $9 pizza, and I'll pretend to know that Motorhead song so that we can go and see Lemmy's fucking bar stool or whatever the fuck.
Go see his casket over at the Rainbow Bar and Grill.
I think we should start grilling white women for appropriating cis gay white dude culture.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You don't get Judas Priest. We got Judas Priest.
I'm always down to take him down a peg. So I'm in. Whatever we got to do.
They should have never came for the servers, bro. That's all I gotta say. Vinny was a strong, like, hold on now, guys. There's a right and wrong to everything. But ever since those servers went down, bro, he just come out
dude.
swinging, ready to
Fucking,
go.
yeah, dude. I'm ready to go to war, dude.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to use the police to fucking defeat my enemies.
Unless
Who are all white pedophiles.
Mhm,
Let me make that clear. I want to use the police to murder white pedophiles and nobody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
when
mean-
was, LA was so fucked. I spent it around a bunch of Zoomers, and that's how I found out about Little Peep actually. And I spent a long time out there with people who like tattooed him and hung out with him and shit. And it was so weird because they all had crybaby tattoos, and they all only listened to Little Peep the entire time I was there.
Was this after he died?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
right
okay.
after.
That makes sense. Okay.
And,
I was gonna say
it
that made me
was-
weird.
It was so strange, dude.
Oh man. Did you hang out with the no jumper guy?
No, I wouldn't even. That guy's a pedophile. That guy's a pedophile.
Is he?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh shit.
But
I'm
I will
just
say,
glad- I'm just
Guys
glad that
CP
Lil
interview was
Peep didn't live long enough to do the Warp Tour. Because I fear the worst.
he definitely would have.
Oh yeah, he would have made out like a bandit too.
Definitely.
Damn, I hate the no jumper show, man. It's just a bunch of like dudes that are just like kind of on edge the entire time, arguing a little bit. Well, you know what I mean? Like it's like just like a
Mhm.
passive aggressive conversation the
Yeah.
entire time.
It's like a
It's
thing
really
about
macho.
it's about hip hop, isn't it?
Yeah. One of you were talking about Macaulay Culkin, and one of the saddest like child superstars now is Aaron Carter. You
Yeah.
followed Aaron Carter?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's why I know about no jumpers.
Dude, the no
because of his
jumper
interviews.
Aaron Carter interviews are
Mhm.
rough.
He's so mean to him. He's so
dude,
mean to Aaron Carter.
I think he should be, because I'm not one to judge for bad tattoos because I'm covered in them. But oh boy, dude, he got a fucking gigantic face tat, and I think it's of Rihanna.
Yo,
as like a serpent or something.
Aaron
Like,
Carter did?
yeah,
his
dude.
face tattoo is rough.
He's like, listen, Adam, let me sit in that seat because I want to show my fucking face tattoo, man, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And it's like,
Dude, and he like had that. Did you watch the follow up when he has a girlfriend with him?
yeah, dude.
Oh, dude,
He's like
it's
holding her
so
hand the whole
painful.
time, like doing that methy, like doing like this methy rub on her knuckles the
Yep,
entire
yep.
time. And he's like, I don't know why anybody would ever say I'm on speed, man. Nick Cannon, Nick Cage, Nick what's his name? Nick Carter.
Nick
Yeah.
Nick
Carter.
Carter is
Aaron
like,
Carter.
Nick Carter. I got 17 different files against Nick Carter because I know for a fact that like listen what happened in 2005, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, can we get him out of here? Please get Aaron Carter the fuck out of here before he stabs us in the chest.
Is this like the same time period in which he was like going online and saying he was being gang stalked by his family and shit?
Shortly after. Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the follow up to that, and he had like a meltdown and got covered in tattoos and claimed he wasn't on meth, but also somehow is rich. He like and he wanted to fight the dude from No Jumper a few times in the interview. He's like, "Yo, stand up, bro. I'll smack you." It's like, what the fuck, dude?
That dude from No Jumper is Vinny's height.
Yeah.
he's
You
big.
know
He's a
what
big
I
guy.
mean? It was-
Yeah, he is like 6'4", 6'5".
There's a video of that dude doing porn too. You watch that? He's got
What?
His girlfriend's like a famous porn star, and I checked it out once.
no,
Not good.
damn,
See, that was always my understanding of the guy, is that he was like as tall as me and he did a lot of porno, and that like 12-year-olds loved him for his like inside analysis on hip hop.
Yeah.
And I never fully got a good grasp on what it was, but you know, if he's just another white brother out there podcasting, you know, he's just another guy like us, you know.
Yeah.
fuck-
You getting 69 420, baby.
The term culture vulture may be AAVE, but dude, that guy to me is like the definition of it. I fucking hate that guy.
Dude, I could feel that actually. I could feel that because like he gets paid to like know about hip hop, and he literally like introduces the artist, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool, bro. That's cool. That's cool, bro." Oh,
To
really?
my understanding, he only
Word?
got
He just
into the whole
plays
thing
on
like
it.
in the past decade, and was like a hardcore guy in Massachusetts for his entire life, and
He
did
certainly
BMX.
looks like one. Oh
Yeah.
my god, he certainly looked like all of that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Damn.
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
We should
LA
have
sucks.
him on.
That guy's the embodiment of like the young LA person. And well, he's trying to be young, but he's actually like 38 or something.
Yeah, he's
But,
he's
like-
on the older side.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're not trying to be some like Lil Peep best friend fucking weirdo trying to like, capitalize off 19-year-old
Yeah,
SoundCloud
a
rap.
role model to 14-year-olds.
I
Yeah.
honestly lie about my enjoyment of Little Peep. I like if someone's like, "You like Little Peep?" I'm like, "Absolutely not."
No, I don't fuck with that.
No way, dude. I'm not going on
Like,
the
wait,
list.
who's that?
Yeah. Little Peep.
Yeah. You walk away humming Beamer Boy right after that conversation.
Witchblades, you know what I'm saying?
No, man. I only listen to that real hip hop. I only listen to like big timers and shit. I don't got time for no little peeper.
Yeah.
I might have mentioned this on the pod before, but I love how like comfortable big timers are with their sexuality, where they're just like they're talking about like watching porn in the whip with their boys, they're kissing their sons on the mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty sick, dude. It's pretty damn sick.
That's the kind of status like I do like rapped about. Kissing your homies and shit. I know like Lil Wayne and Birdman used to like catch some shit for kissing each other, but like I kiss my homies on the mouth.
It's brotherhood.
Yeah.
It's camaraderie. Like maybe like if you were talking shit about Lil Wayne and Birdman giving each other little peck kisses, maybe watch Band of Brothers and learn something about fucking brothership.
David Schwimmer just pecks.
Yeah, he kisses that one fucking asshole who's drunk all the time, right on the mouth.
Oh fuck yeah, baby! Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why the Birdman Lil Wayne breakup was so difficult because they were actually just lovers. You know?
They couldn't deal with the lack of physical connection anymore.
Yeah.
They had to
Oh,
sue
tough
each
one,
other.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was because Lil Wayne chose skateboarding over the crew.
Yeah.
Well,
You know?
I thought it had a lot to
like-
do with like Birdman making grown women suck his dick when he was like 11 years old.
You know, that would come to the surface a lot later when you stopped doing drugs and started looking inward.
That was like my biggest takeaway from the Lil Wayne documentary that came out in like 2011 was just like Lil Wayne like fondly retelling a story of him being 11 years old and Birdman like telling a woman in the room to go suck Lil Wayne's little dick. He's like, yeah, man, just sucking my little 11-year-old penis right then and there.
Dude, I love that documentary. That's when he's talking to who's the lady with the interview where he's talking about how he drinks like 7 gallons of promethazine.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Bro, holy shit! He's got stone in his eyes when he's talking, dude. He's just like,
Oh yeah, there ain't nobody in there.
gone for a minute.
You know,
He also wrote 400 songs in 1 year, so I mean that's not,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Lil Wayne's
doing
the
it.
king of pumping out music, or was, you know.
Yeah.
mhm.
Especially that era, dude. 2007 to 2010, Lil Wayne was on every fucking song, and he was just like on top of the world.
Yeah, he had a
That's
new
for sure.
mixtape like fucking every other
2
month.
months. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
the Carter 3 was at the top of the world, baby. Things were good. Things were
Man,
good.
the drought too. Once it hit, it just off for the races.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know?
I remember I got Madden 10 and I was homeschooled and I would just play Madden all day listening to No Ceilings, and that was all I fucking did.
no ceilings was my shit,
No Ceilings
dude.
mixtape is incredible.
That's a fucking childhood, baby.
Yeah.
The ice cream paint job remix is so fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, I often say I'll serve anyone like a blind waiter. It just gets stuck in my head. It gets stuck in my head. He's a genius.
Yeah.
Elevator in my crib because it's 5 floors. I'm not expecting you to have one inside yours. Come on, bro. Come
So
on.
good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
damn.
can't say anything nasty about Lil Wayne. It's impossible.
No, he's one of the best.
I was watching him in an interview recently, and he compared. He said that landing 4 wheels on the concrete and skateboarding is better than coming. He's like, and I've done it a lot. It's like
That's
I've been
awesome.
there, and this is better than that. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, Wayne.
Yeah,
I
take
do
that,
believe
women.
I do believe he acknowledged that he kind of resembles like the live action Ninja Turtles, like the characters, and I always thought that was really big of it.
I'm looking up a picture right now.
Yeah, look at a
You get any radios?
side by side picture of the live action Ninja Turtles and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Little turtly.
All right, all right. Oh, you're talking about the new ones, right? With the
No, the old ones from the 90s.
oh, okay, yeah, I think I could see this.
They
a
have
little
like
bit more
the
now.
same. They have like the same eyes.
Yeah, I think the Ninja Turtles were black
Yeah,
in that movie, not
Yeah,
the
they're-
cartoon.
they were black teenagers for sure.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I don't think that's ever been disputed.
They're on Twitter. They were roasting April O'Neil all the time for, you know what I mean? Like, just like, man, you gave it to all the homies? Shoot. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I'll pop back in, you know? Shit. Or like, you know, like, Splinter?
Yeah, they're master.
Also, old black man. Like,
Definitely.
75-year-old dude sitting in the park playing chess, waiting for fresh
Mhm.
to come up.
Absolutely.
Catching crawdads in the river.
Oh, that's what I want to do, baby, with the toes.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Just like in Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Remember when they're dangling their feet in the dock and they're just pulling them out with their feet?
No.
That's what I want to do. What? Oh, bro.
No,
it's-
I don't remember Scooby-Doo Zombie Island.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
familiar
a
with
reference
this part.
beyond my world.
I'm not familiar with this particular scene in Scooby-Doo: The Zombie Island episode.
Oh, bro. In Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Shaggy and Scooby, in a classic boys fashion, you know, everyone gets to the campsite and like, two of you split off. You get into some mischief. And so they go off and they're
Sure.
sitting on the riverbank and they're dipping their feet in the water. And then like these crawdads are biting their toes. It stuck with me ever since I was a child, this mental image, and they're pulling them out with their feet. It's all I want to do, dude. When I think about living like, off the grid. It's like
Going
playing-
up north. You gotta do that this
Mhm.
week.
Unfortunately, there's something in Michigan waters that is killing all of the crawdads.
You know, I just read something that in like warm lake water, so some shit like Higgins Lake, like
Sure.
there's like an amoeba. It's like a brain-eating amoeba, and it enters your brain. If you to go underwater and you get you know how like you'll breathe in through your nose underwater, and water will go up your nose and it sucks dick. Well,
Yeah.
that's how the amoeba gets into your brain. And it
Nice.
it slowly eats away at your brain, so you die really slow and it's really fucking miserable, and you just go fucking brain dead while it's happening.
Vinny, I got the alphabet ready to fucking take me out on my way to Fresh Time. I don't give a shit about amoebas or dick-eating diseases or made-up fucking pandemics. I'm out. I'm out. You know what I mean? There's way easier ways to die than getting a what is it? A brain-eating
Yeah,
amoeba?
It's an amoeba.
Jesus Christ. Everything sucks. Is what you're saying? Now the
Yeah.
water sucks? Oh, man.
I've read it off of the internet and shit that I am slowly going to become the bubble boy.
Oh, man. You were talking about it earlier. You're like, I'm getting suspenders back. I want, Stella
Well,
getting her groove back. And it's like, go outside. The same thing will happen. You know what I mean?
No.
Make eye contact with another human being. It'll happen.
No, I think not, Joey. All I need is my suspenders and a couple more Steam games, and I'll be complete as a person.
All right. I won't pressure you. That would be really funny if I'm the one to catch COVID.
Yeah.
Man, that would be fucked up. After all this
That would
preaching and
suck,
yelling.
dude.
I keep reading horror stories intentionally just to keep my mind in check because
Me
it's so
too.
easy to be like, fuck it. But then you read a story and it's like tragic as fuck.
I
Like,
was
there was a-
pretty close.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, me
pretty
too.
close
It's
to
like-
not giving a fuck anymore.
It's easy to be a denialist because it's just like everything is apathetic and gray anyways. You're like, fuck, I don't care.
It's awfully
But-
convenient timing.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But there was that Broadway actor. You hear about him getting
That's,
he
that's
got it
the
in
dude
March.
that lost his body parts, right?
Yeah.
Like they
he
completely
got-
had to take him apart.
2 lung transplants, lost a leg, got induced to a coma, and then still ended up dying this week after 3 months. And
Was it
it's
from
like,
COVID or was it
yeah.
from a disease?
From COVID.
He got
Scar-
like
Scarface the
infections.
rapper too. Scarface had like complete fucking kidney failure as a result of COVID.
What?
Yeah.
The diary?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
He's on kidney dialysis now. Look it up.
Bro, this is all I'm saying. Oh, man. See, I don't want to say. I can't say it. That's the thing. My arms are tied. I can't say it. I can't say this shit. I can't say the truth. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay. All I'm going to say is they may or may not be using COVID as a blanket term for everything that goes in and out of the hospital, because there may or may not be a very large sum of money that comes to people that comes to hospitals, and mainly workers in those hospitals that treat COVID or work with COVID or have a COVID death on their hands.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is 10,000 people die, right, a year or whatever, or a month or whatever it is. And then you take a good half of that percentage and you're like, well, yeah, those are from the pandemic that's been going around. And like, who's going to argue that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, look at the obituaries.
How many Steven Universe characters have to contract COVID for you to be convinced that this is a fucking problem? How many Steven Universe characters have to die and have their body parts removed for you to take this seriously, Joey?
Did Steven Universe, did they bring it up in the show?
I'd imagine when the show comes back that, like probably
only a matter of time.
Yeah, they're all going to catch COVID.
Damn. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never ever heard of a main media outlet like Cartoon Network or anybody else that's under American, in American pockets, using propaganda to spread any sort of misinformation that would be beneficial to a country. I mean, we certainly didn't win the Cold War by both agreeing to just tell our people whatever the hell we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to Russia, it's a completely different tale.
It's true.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I would love if I could just play Batman all day. It would be so nice.
My favorite woke take this week comes from future President Kanye West, because he released a song where in a verse he says that Plan B is like sponsored by the government to do population control in black communities and to suppress black votership because the numbers are low.
Oh,
I believe that.
Oh
it's
my God.
Really woke, like Black Israelite Hotep type shit, and I love it. It's awesome.
Damn, I love that. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in, dude. Also, apparently the doctors are killing black women at record numbers, but y'all aren't ready to talk about that.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get the full information on it because the answer to that is y'all aren't ready to talk about that.
The doctors are hiding behind the police officers. That's well known.
Yeah. You know that they're how interlocked they are.
Yeah.
The police officers at the doctor's office, going in
a
and
matter of time.
Like when the police officers go to like Big B Coffee and they just walk behind the counter and they're like, yeah, no, don't worry about it, sweetheart. I know what I'm getting. Hey, what are you doing later tonight? No, I know you got a man, but doesn't he have a gun charge? Come on, you don't really want to deal with that, do you? You don't really want to deal with that. Do you feel safe when you go home? You feel safe when you go home? Huh? It's like that Jazzy's coworker Sierra was getting grilled
by a cop like that.
Yeah, he came behind the counter and like I guess he knows her like personally, and so he was bringing up her boyfriend's gun charge and like, do you feel safe when you go home to him? You feel safe? You want to go out with me?
Starts threatening her with a search warrant. I'll get one.
Like I would sure hate for this 9mm to just accidentally discharge in the middle of this Big B Coffee, splattering your head all over the fucking walls. But hey, how about we go to Luciano's this Sunday? My treat. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. I don't know. I feel like if there were if you had that type of position of power, there'd be a lot more drunkards out there. If you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
I mean, like if you got away with like saying shit carte blanche for working at the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there'd be a little bit more than just bleach in the dumpsters at Trader Joe's.
That's true.
Oh man,
that's fucked up that they do that though.
Oh yeah,
that's fucked up.
There's like yearly. We gotta look at body counts on dead oogles eating bread from Trader Joe's dumpsters. It's got to be astronomical as the years go on.
Yeah,
that's a lot of pit bulls without fathers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Leftover Crack was playing at a venue that was down the street from a Trader Joe's, and we lost like 65 good people that night.
Yeah.
Poisoned by ammonia and bleach, all sort of chemicals.
They say it's fentanyl, but we know the truth. We are the whistleblowers in the Oogle community.
One of
Stand
the
up for your own.
grossest things I've ever experienced was a leftover crack show where like they could not get control on the Oogles outside drinking. So they finally had to be like, okay, if you walk out this door, you're gone. You can't come back. If you go outside to smoke a cigarette, you're done. You can't come back. So everybody, like there was like 30 people in the boys' bathroom just smoking cigarettes. I went in there to piss and smoke. I went in there to blaze up a cigarette. I got like 3 puffs in, and it was the fucking grossest shit.
Oh.
Like it was like a fucking episode of Happy Days with fucking, you know, like all the like you can't see fucking a foot in front of you because it's too fucking smoky. It was nasty, dude.
Those are the kinds of things that I'm gonna miss now that we live in like COVID hellscape. Like that's the new normal. That's the old normal, and we're never gonna see it again.
I do miss that.
Hamtramck, Michigan, you will. Hamtramck,
Now that
Michigan,
it's
you
gone, I do
certainly
miss
can.
Yeah.
But you gotta know where to go in Hamtramck.
I thought it was pretty damn funny that we've waited for like, I don't know, probably an accumulated like 12 years for leftover crack to come down. And then they did, and we literally left to go to the bougie pizza place next door and eat upstairs.
I believe we left. Like we went into the bathroom to smoke, and it was too fucking gross. So then we went to the place where pizzas were like $25 next door. This is bad.
Fuck that, dude.
This is fucking bad up here.
This is so much better than seeing leftover crack play for the first time.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty cool. Pretty damn cool.
The only thing I remember about that show is the boys' bathroom with all the cigarette smoke and just ugh. I forgot that we literally bailed on it after that to go get $25 pizza.
Awesome. Dude. In classic punk fashion.
Yeah, you gotta have priorities.
Yeah, the Loving Touch. That's the name of the bar.
No,
They're probably doing all right now, right? I'm just speculating because I don't have much to say.
well, I think that all the Michigan bars are doing cocktails to go now.
Nice.
Sounds safe.
Is Michigan shutting down again? I see cases are going up. So
Oh, big time.
Yeah, they shut down all the bars, but you know, like all the bar owners, they're trying not to get like a Bar Lives Matter situation going in
Yeah.
Michigan. So you know, the governor is telling bar owners like, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. You can sell cocktails to go.
nice.
They're doing a thing where they're like, if you sell more food than alcohol today, then you're going to be able to stay open for the rest of COVID. But it's like, that will never happen. I mean, maybe Red Robin. Red Robin can probably stay open. But like the tap room? You going to order that many mozzarella sticks?
Tap room could probably stay open, I think.
Think so?
They're major mozzarella stick movers.
Okay.
And they had the initial COVID outbreak in Michigan.
No. That was bullshit, dude. What they did
on the list, bro. I saw them on the list.
What they did, dude, if you read it, was these goddamn headliners. What's sinking a poor innocent local business?
You know, if you think this shit is fake, why don't you go to Tap Room, order some mozzarella sticks, get a little bit of marinara on the table, and lick it up.
Gladly.
See what happens.
Gladly, I will. I'll gladly do it. But, bro, they said, in the headline, in the article, it said that someone who may have come in contact with someone who has COVID ended up at the tap room. And then everyone said the first case of COVID happened at the tap room. It's just,
they did
lousy journalism, bro.
They did get done pretty dirty. That's why they stopped like with the COVID list like after a week.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were just destroying local business.
Oh yeah, thank God Malus didn't get got, dude.
No, they're still going strong, man.
Could you imagine Alex standing outside using AAVE on you? What's up, dog, homie? What's up, man? How's it going, B? Hey, G. how's it going, man? What's up? Beep. You're like, whoa, Alex.
Cool, man. I know that you're making black food, but that doesn't give you the right.
Holy Toledo. Wait, there a lot of black people in Nashville?
No.
Nashville?
Oh, yeah, Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The South is
something-
predominantly black, I think.
Oh,
just-
hence the black militia you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sick, dude. That's
Did you
some
see him?
sick shit,
Did you
dude.
see him today?
No, I have no images.
It's awesome.
They
Can
look
you send
so.
one over?
Yeah, actually, because I was at my aunt's today, and like my girlfriend, who did not hear our conversation about how cool the black militia looks, were sending me pictures like, you got to see these guys. These guys are awesome. I'm like, oh yeah.
Wait, is it the girl that was holding the AK-47 upside down that everyone was dunking on? Did you see
I
that?
didn't see that.
No.
That sounds like
Oh.
some Chaz shit.
Oh, bro, yeah, it was like they're like they're like
Yeah, it does sound like some Chaz shit.
they're showing the was it the Black Panther Party, but like a newer chapter or something like that, or they're like this is what the face of the Black Panther Party looks like now, and then some immediately like all the comments at the top are just like she's holding the gun upside down.
Yeah.
She's holding that AK-47 the wrong way.
Did you hear about the protesters yesterday or July 4th, 2 days ago, I guess? In Seattle, like now we're like 50 minutes into a pod,
Wait,
so
what?
I can say a little, I can get a little rowdy.
Yeah.
Fucking, okay, like the funniest fucking thing. So these protesters get, I mean, it's sad that they got hit by a car. Okay,
They got rammed,
they got
dude.
ran
That bitch,
over by a car.
that bitch went
And-
flying.
and they died. And
Whoa.
but initially, like immediately, the internet was like, white supremacists are running protesters over, like blah blah blah, like fucking racist. And then they found out it was a black guy, like a couple hours later, and all of them had to delete all their posts, like
Say-
fucking idiots.
That same thing happened in
People
Chaz.
actually-
You know, they
Yep.
thought they were shooting a couple of Proud Boys, but they were shooting black teenagers.
Teenagers, yeah. Like what the fuck? And Chaz is gone now. We didn't talk about that at all, but it's gone officially.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The police,
yeah.
we just
they,
walked through it and they gave up.
they had Scruff McGruff come in and just fucking took a bite out of the crime that was going down at the autonomous zone.
Yeah,
I
who'd
don't-
have thought? Dude, who'd have thought that a bunch of misguided, probably drunk 20-somethings couldn't run a society? You know what I
A
mean?
3-block society.
Who'd have thought that would be a problem?
Yeah.
God
Rest
damn
in
it.
peace, Chaz, dude.
Rest in peace, Chaz.
that was a good run though.
Yeah.
And like it was weird to find out that it was only 3 weeks because I like that 3 weeks felt like 2 months to me.
Yeah.
During the
months of
Chaz
content.
saga.
2 months of content, baby.
That was fun. Every day was something new. And both sides were amusing. The right side like mocking it and the left trying to like make it seem as cool as possible.
It
It's
is pretty funny that like it went so quickly that it'll probably be mentioned in the same voice as like, hey guys, remember? Oh, I don't know what was a quick one. The Killer Hornets. You know what I mean? It'd be like probably in the same breath as that one. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, no, kinda. I mean, I remember that like people were talking about it, but what did they do again? What was it again?
10 years from now, nobody's going to remember Black Lives Matter. They're only going to remember like Chaz and the woke segregation.
Yeah, different drinking fountains inside of Chaz, dude. Not cool. Not cool.
There's a Philadelphia like Chaz equivalent here going on, and someone got stabbed at it the other day. I gotta do this.
Dang, player.
Awesome.
Probably an Italian. Probably an Italian. you know what I'm saying?
I saw them sharing the thing, and they said that they were stabbed by 2 non-residents, but I didn't know if they meant residents of the camp or residents of Philadelphia. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
How did you know?
But-
Did you check his ID?
Yeah, I have no idea what that meant.
It could be either. I mean, George Soros is importing a lot of people from
Yeah.
the suburbs and stuff, like 8
Yeah.
states away, bringing them in, paying for their flights, putting them up in vans together.
Yeah.
Mhm. When all those unmarked police cars got burned up in Grand Rapids, was that like the third day of the protest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, I was talking about it. I'm like, yeah, and guess what? None of those cars belong to a civilian. And they're like, oh yeah, out of towners, dude, fucking coming into, and it's like, no, you fucking dunce. They're police vehicles. Like, what? I don't know. I feel like people don't want to believe, right? Like it's like aliens. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people don't want to believe that like both sides are being waged against each other by somebody who's much smarter, much more powerful, and much richer than them.
You got to be completely brain dead not to see like what is happening, and aliens are real.
We have two. Thank you. We have two boogeymen, basically. You know what I mean? I mean that's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, look, dude. If I was a right-leaning young woman and I turned on like the news, right, and I only saw Fox News being like, this group of people want to destroy America, I'd be like, well, whoa, what the fuck? Why? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if I was only on the left leaning side and I turned on the news and they're like, all these white supremacists want to kill Americans, I'd be like, well, damn, that's kind of fucked up. But like, all it takes is like you have an internet connection, you fucking retards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do some research outside of the news outlets that are being paid for.
Get out of an
You know what I'm
like
saying?
just leave an echo chamber for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Not to interrupt.
Wake up a little bit.
What's
What timing are we at?
Good question.
We're at 7:02. We're about an hour in. Should we wrap it up?
I have to go, but
Yeah.
you guys can continue if you want.
Okay.
You're continuing?
No,
I think we can wrap.
yeah, we could wrap.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem.
It's
Duty
been a
calls.
while. It's been a
Yeah,
while
yeah.
since we put out like a nice, digestible 1 hour long
Hour.
podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
but
Yeah. As opposed to the Martin Scorsese cast that
I-
we've been
I-
given.
I just want to leave the shooters with a little piece of knowledge. Like, wake the fuck up. You can find this information on 4chan.
Yep.
JFK got the recipe to surge from the aliens. He traded Marilyn Monroe's pussy. The facts are everywhere. Fucking look into it. Google it. Check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/boys shooting club. We got fucking of course the extra bonus fucking Patreon episode every week for $1. And then if you pop into the elite levels, you get the Pod Smack podcast for only the fucking big dogs. We say all sorts of nasty shit about good things, bad shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I have no loyalty. Like as far as the things that I like, I don't give a shit. You know
If
what
the
I
wrong
mean?
person gave us $5 on the Patreon, they could destroy a lot of personal relationships we have with people. Rip apart viciously.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god,
That's,
you're
that's how it's got to be, though. You walking on eggshells here, but over there,
It's like
throwing
Chuck E.
eggs.
Cheese 95. The band's not fucked up at all. All the mechanics work. You're dancing with them. Fucking all the games. Like nothing smells like piss too bad. Paradise over in the Patreon. So
Damn.
come join us there. You can find me on fucking Steam from now on. Add me, Lion Ghoul Man. We're playing fucking Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. We're playing Borderlands 3. We got fucking what else we got? Doom Eternal, Hunt Showdown we're fucking around with. Super Meat Boy, Titanfall 2. And of course, an infinite amount of JRPG as covered. You'll learn it if you check out the Patreon, listen to last week's episode.
God damn, dude. You are born in the wrong time period, baby. You need to be
No,
in the
you're good,
suspenders as a bolly who at the fucking circus, dude. Just like, whoa,
Love
where you
it.
going? Where you going? Oh my god, you were born to sell, baby.
Amen, baby.
Born to sell. Oh.
It's a damn shame that I didn't get like an uncle who owned a used car dealership who would give me a shot.
Oh, hell yeah. Cody, you got anything you want to plug?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Tight.
Never.
I'll just say, y'all check us out on Patreon and follow Viddy on Steam so you can play Super Meat Boy and Titanfall and go down the list again.
And I'd be into playing some Rising Storm tonight. I don't know about you guys.
I'll be back. I can do that.
All
For
right,
sure,
cool.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
All
hell
right.
yeah.
All right, shooters. We'll see you in a few days for the fucking Patreon.
All right,
Yeah,
love
yeah.
y'all.
All right, God bless, man. Peace out.
Take care, y'all.
Also, shooters, Vinny and
What's up,
Joey here. We want to let you know that we will have T-shirts available soon for sale, and will be available as a bonus for the upper tiers of the Patreon.
Not just snitching privileges any longer, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Finally, you can get to wear a little badge of honor for being so giving.
High quality garb. These things are made in the nicest South American sweatshops. We're using the same ones that Nike and Adidas use. This shit is qual.
Oh shit, baby, this is the swish. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
But we'll have more info soon. And this week on the Patreon, we will be releasing commentary to Crank 2 High Voltage. So you will be able to watch the movie and get our commentary alongside of the movie for this week's Elite Shooter Podsmack episode. Crank 2 High Voltage with the boys.
Yeah, and hey, if y'all got other suggestions for movies, Vinny's only seen 6 of them.
Yeah.
Ever. So throw them into the DMs onto the Instagram, or send an email. And we'd love to see what y'all guys want to listen to us watch.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I'm looking to become more cultured as I consider returning to community college come post-COVID. So I don't want to walk into the doors of a community college and someone ask me what my favorite crank is, and I don't have an answer. I'm playing this situation over in my head over and over again, and I don't fucking like it. So we're gonna do like a boys shooting club, film aficionado club on the Patreon. So fucking join up, baby.
Dude, it would be tight if we only watched the 6 movies that you've seen. So it's like, we're back, Crank 2.
Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park World, Jurassic Park World 2,
The Departed, Goodfellas, A Bronx
I
Tale.
wouldn't mind like going down on some Departed though.
Oh my God!
Little
We could have a
Mystery
nice little riff
Science
circle.
Theater 3000, Departed, fucking
Damn, dude.
Goodfellas double feature, just like a 6-hour podcast.
Bro, yes.
That's
Papa
kind of what we're
Shark
building to, huh? Just a fucking 6-hour pod watching fucking Scorsese movies.
with Jamie. Jamie, could you look up Mark Wahlberg's brother's name?
Yeah, we're gonna need some Wikipedia pages up, Jamie, please.
Jamie, could you look up Mark Wahlberg's hate crime? No, y'all don't want to talk about that one, huh? Shit.
No, man, just worry about the COVID. Worry about the virus. Don't worry
Don't
worry about Wally, man. All right, shooters. We just want to give you a little 411 on what the fuck is going on in the Patreon. God is real. God is real. God bless.